I'm starting up with the session. It's already 11:10. You want me to give another few minutes? It's fine, but see to that you can join. Even if the class is started, please don't mind to get delayed again to join. You have an option 5 or 10 minutes or little while late can adjust to come back to the track of going on the session. You can just join in there. You have that option, don't worry. Yeah, guys, Hemant, you are there? Kritika? Any problem? You are kept on mute? What is the use of attending session like this? No interaction, no collaboration. So today we have this agenda which is called operators in C. So what is operators in C language, C programming? So we are talking about the different types of operators in C programming. Yeah, you can say me hi. Who is that? Okay, operators in C programming. I have see, usually when you talk what is operators, operators in general, it is nothing but something which is used, okay, some sign of symbol. It is actually a symbol which is used to perform some operations on a variable. We call it as operators. So it is actually a symbol which is used to perform some operations on a variable. So that one we call it as operator. So it can be a symbol of, for example, it can be plus symbol, minus symbol, okay, something like this. For addition, it is minus symbol like this. So what are operands? Operands are nothing but the variables which works on a operator. Which works based on the operator given. This is called operands. For example, what are operands? The variables, like for example, a, we are going to give it through expression. What is expression in mathematics? We call it as a group of operator, operands, symbols, and all this together in a sequence. We call it as expression. So let us put it in a form of expression, like what is this operands are. So a plus b, okay, a, let everything be in a lowercase letter, a plus b followed by semicolon, which is a termination operator. So what is this a plus b? What is a operator here? Plus is a operator. So what is operator? Operator. And what are this a and b? A and b are called operands, which take participation in performing some operations. We call it as operands, okay, which usually a and b is actually taking part in performing some operation. It can be a plus b, a minus b, a product of a into b, like that. So it all depends on the sign of operator that we use it on that particular operand. Operand is nothing but a variable, right? So we are talking about classification of operators in C. Okay. So what are its types here? First one is a unary operator. Unary operator. Second one is binary operator. binary operator. Third one it would be so when you talk about this classification of operator in C programming, you have to just say there are different types of operators. See, first one would be unary operator, which works on one operand only, which works on only one variable there. So that is called, this unary operator. Single one, unary means single. Okay, and then what is this binary? Binary is nothing but two, which works with 0 and 1s in programming language. So like that. Next comes is, see, we always think about what is binary language in programming. Binary language is nothing but which consists of zeros and ones. Okay, that language we call it as binary language. Okay, please follow my session so that you will get the clear information, that you will have a good flow of understanding. Okay, otherwise once the flow is cut off, you will feel difficult to understand. So please don't make that to happen. Take yourself, give some time and support yourself to understand it better. That is actually needed for your good career development. Otherwise it is no use in attending any sessions. It may be any programming or any technology when you are talking about. Okay, be careful, join within that time, complete the session properly, giving a lot of concentration, and try to interact with me with doubts once after the session is completed. At the end of the session, you can put me a question. Okay, that is there. So the final one, first one I said unary, binary, and third one is ternary operator. Ternary operator. Okay, so like this. So binary is what? Binary which works on two operands. Okay, so ternary in the sense, ternary it usually works with the expression of either if it is true, the condition would work. Either if it is false there, it will execute the false information. Whatever the statement is given under that that operator, like that. So binary in the sense, the operator would be plus plus, minus minus, increment and decrement. We call it as in C. Unary operator can be any single one, minus, plus, like that. It depends. So in this also we have list of operators that we usually use it in our C programming. Ternary operator, it can be, it works on two or more operands, two or more variables. Okay, the operator which works on two or more variables or operands, we call it as ternary operator. So it depends. So that is the classification of ternary operator. This is just for information. Don't get too much get into that and break your head. So the different types of operators in C are, so which are all the basic operators that we use it? Basically we use arithmetic operators. We use arithmetic operators like addition, okay. So first one is we use operator plus. So this is used for addition of two values or three values, like that. So second one is minus. Okay. Second one is minus, which is used for subtraction. Okay. Third one is what? A star operator, which is used for multiplication of two numbers. Okay. Fourth one is division, which is used for slash. Okay, this is a symbol used for division purpose. Okay, so division of two or three values. Finally comes the modulus operator. So what is the difference between modulus? In the sense, something like you will get it a percentage type. Okay, what is the difference between this division and modulus operator? Yeah, yeah, hello, hello. Yeah, tell me, someone is talking to me. Please tell me. Okay, what is the difference between this division and modulus operator? If you are not, if you don't need to talk, you can definitely stay muted. So what is the difference between this division and modulus operator? When you perform division of two numbers, like 2, 10 by 2. So 10/2 is what? Division of 10 and 2 is what? 5, right? And the modulus, the remainder values, we call it as remainder value. We call it as modulus operator. And this is called what? Modulus operator, modulus number. So when you say that, you know, 10 modulus 2 is what? Then definitely the answer would be 0. Okay, so like this. Next is relational operator. Relational operator. Relational operator can be okay. So operator, relational operator less than, this symbol is used to check smallest of two numbers, something like that. To check who is that, who is just not unmuted, muted. Please mute and do not disturb others in the class. My request. Okay, this symbol is used for, there are different types of relational operators. First one is this symbol, less than and less than equal to, greater than and greater than equal to, and double equal to, or assignment operator, or single equal to. Okay, these are all different types of relational operator. So this actually gives a relation. It will actually check the relation between two variables that you give it. So your compiler, once you give the relational operator, it will take it as a, it will start to check the relation between two operators. If it is true, it will perform some operation. If not, it will stop the operation. That particular line of code is not executed. It will execute the next set of codes. Fine. Next is logical operator. Someone is not muted. Please mute it. Who is that? Next one is logical operator. What is logical operator, guys? So first one is logical AND. We call this operator as logical AND operator. Okay, and logical and logical OR. Logical OR operator. And third one is logical NOT operator. Okay, these are all the different types of operators that it is there. One is logical AND, the other one is logical OR, and the other one is logical NOT. These are all the different types of logical operators. The next thing we have is Modulus operator and logical operator, and also we have something called ternary operator. Ternary operator in C, which is this symbol and equal to. This is called ternary operator in C language. Okay. So these are all the operators that we use basically in C programming when we start to write our C program. So we'll start to execute some programs based upon this operators now. Okay, so let's move on to this Turbo C compiler. Start Turbo C. Okay, here I will start opening new file. Next thing is I will save this program. I'll just give op.c. Okay, this is my file name, and I will start to write a program on this. Int a, comma b, comma c. Okay, now I'm asking the user to enter two values. So what is the requirement when you perform addition? First requirement is that you should have two values basically. So someone is on unmute. Please stay muted. Don't disturb others. Hello. I don't know who is that. So percentage D, comma, percentage, no comma here, percentage D, percentage D. Hello, who is that? Not unmuted. You muted. Okay, two values. Now I'm performing. I'm showing how these operators work. So it is simple. Addition is like this. So Alt F9, no errors. Okay, Control F9. Enter two values. I'm entering 3 and 4. So what is the addition here? Addition of two numbers is 7. So that is the addition operation that is performed on this 3 and 4 variable. Okay, likewise we will start to do it on minus. Okay, how this works? Sorry. Can I know who is not muted here? Who is that who is keeping it unmuted and disturbing others? Alt F9, Control F9. Enter two values. I'm entering 5 and 4. So what is the value here? Subtraction of 5 and 4 is 1, right? Output is correct. So the program, whatever we have performed and we have compiled and executed, is also right. Right. Next is we are performing product of two numbers. That is multiplication of two numbers. So Alt F9 to compile and Control F9 to run. So what is the multiplication of 3 and 4? It is 12. So 3 4s is 12. Next, let us check with the operator called division operator, that is this symbol, slash. Which symbol? This symbol. So once you keep on modifying the program, you have to save. Then only you can compile and you can just say run. So what is the addition, multiplication of 10 and 2? It is 5. 10 divided by 2 is what? 5. So like this. So modulus of is what? Okay. It is the output for this 10 and 5. When you divide these two numbers, you will get the remainder value as 5, 0. So that 0, whatever the remainder value is there, that is called modulus. So modulus operator will give you the remainder of these two divided numbers. Okay. So like that. Okay. So we have checked all these arithmetic operators. Now we will check it for relational operator and logical operator. So because I have less time, I'm just pulling up this. Okay, so here I'm checking here. So how this relational, see, always this relational operator will work along with something called control structure or control statement in C language. So let us have the clarity and explanation on this control structure, and then we'll start to see the relation operator, how it works with it. Because relational operator directly you can just not give with the symbol. So it has to go up with checking the condition. So that condition checking can be done with this control structure in C language, okay, or control statement in C. So that concept is what we are learning now. That is called control structure or control statement in C language. Okay, then we will see how this logical operator works. For that also you should have something called control structure. So let us move there. to my what do you call my document where I had an OCJA. So fine. So let us move on to this. So before we could learn this, the logical operator and relational operator or ternary operator, we should be having to know what is this control statement in C. What is this control statement in C language? Control statement in the sense we have the statement which is used to control the flow of execution of the program. We call it as control statement. Okay, the statement which is used to control which is used to control the flow of execution of the program. We call it as control statement or control structure is one and the same. But we usually give it as an expression in the form of statement. That is why we call it as it is a control statement only. Right. So what are the types of control statement that we use it in C? First thing is if. Second one is if else statement. Third one is if else statement. Sorry, third one is if else if statement. Fourth one is nested if statement. Nested if statement. And the final one would be, which is something called switch, and very interesting, switch statement. So what are all these statements? First is if. So let us work on this now. So what is if statement? If statement in the sense, for example, if it is raining, carry umbrella. So like that, condition checking. If it is not raining, don't carry umbrella. Like that. So, and then like that. So what you will do when it is raining, you will definitely, if it is raining, you will have to carry umbrella. So like that. If raining, the condition is yes, then you have to carry umbrella. If raining, yes or no. If it is no, don't carry umbrella. Like that. So to check and to pass on that checking the condition over this operators and operands, we usually use this control structures. This is important, and be careful. You should be knowing about the different syntax, how we will use it in C language. Whenever you start to write a program. So first comes if keyword, all in small letters. Never use big letters. Okay. If condition, okay, true, then print this code. Okay, like that. This is called simple if statement. Then let us move on to this something called if else statement. So how this if else statement works is it is similar to if statement, but it will be having a extra keyword called else, followed by else statement. Okay, so let's give on some condition here. If condition, syntax is like this. Okay, if condition, then print code, else else condition, everything in small letters. Please keep it mute. Okay. There is a lot of disturbance here. If condition, then you have to print this code. For example, it can be, see, if A, okay, if A greater than, can you see this relational operator being used? I told you now, once after you learn control structure, you can relate your variable using this relational operator. So if A is greater than B, give this expression and condition. If A greater than B, then print A is greater, like this. Else, what you will do? Else, what you will do? Print F, what you will do? B is greater. Okay. So that's how it goes. Next is if else if statement. So what is if else if statement? So this statement. So first thing is if the syntax is like this, if condition, then print the code. Else condition. Who is that? Please keep it mute. Don't disturb others. Who is that who is behaving like this? Okay. Who is that? So again, else if you have to give one more condition. Print the code like this. So for example, checking biggest of three numbers. Biggest of three numbers. How will you do it? First is if A greater than B and so something like this. If A is greater than B, print F is A greater. Okay. Else if B greater than C, then print B is greater. So again else if C greater than A, then print C is greater. Okay, like this. So you have different number of if statement, flow of if and if else statement here. You can see if followed by one statement, if else with a condition and followed by that statement, and if else again one condition with a followed statement. So here you will start to check the condition. If 5 is greater than, let's suppose say 5 is greater than 7. Is 5 is greater than 7? No, the condition is false. So then what happens? What happens? 7, it goes up, it just moves on to the next line of code, which is called else if. Then it will start to print B is greater. That is 7 is greater. Okay. Then you can see here C is greater than A. Okay. What is C? C we have, let's just say we have initialized the value here, int A is equal to 10. Okay. B is int A is equal to 5. Okay, because we are using it. And B is 7. And C is 10. So let us assume this way. Okay. Next, C's value is what? 10. So C is greater than A? Yes? Yes, it will give C value, that is 10 is greater among all. All of all the numbers, 10 is greater. Okay, like that. So that is how you will start to use this if else statement or nested if statement. Okay, and then we have something called nested if statement. So the whatever the statements that we have discussed just now, the largest of three numbers or smallest of three numbers, just now we discussed that one using statement, if statement with another if statement, and another if statement comes followed by one if statement. So that statement nested one with other, we call it as nested if statement. So next one is final one but not least is a switch statement. Switch is a multi-branch statement. Multi-branch in the sense we start to use a check for a multiple choice of condition, and that particular statement is displayed. Okay, like this. So how? Okay, how first comes is the switch and the condition here, and this is the syntax I'm talking about. What is the syntax of switch statement? It is simple. I have the notes also, so we will be sharing it to you once after you enroll with your admissions. Okay, easy to refer and easy to understand, and you can easily explore a lot. Once you learn C language, you can learn many other languages also at DURGASOFT. So you can learn Java. Once you learn C language, you can directly learn Java language. Okay, so within a span of 2-3 months, you can be a Java programmer. So that is why C acts as a foundation, basic foundation language. Please learn this. Please learn properly. Learning one language will actually help you to learn the other languages too. Okay. So the syntax is like this: switch condition, case 1, everything in small letters. Case 1, print f, code is displayed like this. Okay. Next, case 2. So you can observe here that you have you can make multiple choices of condition checking here. So one condition checking here. So if it is true, it will start to go up to different cases here. Case 1, case 2, like that. So I will give you a good example so that you will get a better understanding on that. Okay. So next is case 3. Okay, like this. Every statement has to be ended with this termination operator. Okay. Next, case 4. This is semicolon and this is semicolon. Okay, which is colon? This one. Which is semicolon? This symbol. Be careful when you're using it. So like this, we will start to print different set of codes and making multiple choices here in a switch statement. So I will give you example in my editor so that you will get a better understanding. And finally, you have a statement called default statement, which is really go up to, when all the condition goes false, it will print to start printing this. Okay. Okay, like this. Okay, this is all about switch statement. First condition, case 1. If the condition is true, then this case 1, it goes up to this case 1. Like for example, how do you have multiple switches at home? Okay, one is for kitchen, one is for room, and the one is for outdoor room. Okay, and the final, the next switch is for Fortica, something like that. So if the condition is true, then it will go up to this case 1. It will start to execute and perform this operation. Okay, and next it will go to this condition. If not, then it will come back here. Okay, case 2, it goes up to case 2. Then this code will be displayed again. If it is false, it will come to case 3. Okay, it will start to execute this set of codes. Then finally, if it is wrong again, it will go up to case 4, and it will start to check that condition. And once the condition is true here, over here, then it will check for this case 4. Okay, then it will execute this particular set of code. If at all, if the condition we are checking here through switch here at the initial point of time, if it is false, then it will go up to this default option, which is used in our switch statement, and it will start to print this particular set of statement. Okay, so now are you all getting do you think it is understanding for you? Yes, guys, can you just reply me? You can understand what I'm saying, right? You have any doubts, you can just come out with doubts with questions now. I'm just giving you a few minutes, you can come back. Bhuvaneshwari, Hemant, Kritika, all these people, you have any doubts, or you are just simply sitting in a session? Are you following it what I'm saying? Just be honest and clear. That could really help for me also to make you understand. Yeah, Hemant, Kritika, are you there? Or you just simply giving attendance here? Yeah, Bhuvaneshwari, tell me. Talk to me now, Hemant. Please unmute everybody. Kritika. Can you talk to me? Can you stay unmute? Please stay unmute. Yeah, you can talk to me, right? You have any doubts here?
No, ma'am.
No, okay. Can I put you one question? Ritika,
Yes, ma'am.
so what is C language? Ritika, it is okay, you can just answer me. What is C language? Please unmute and talk to me and answer it. Yeah, tell me. Kritika, tell me, quickly answer me, what is C language? Kritika,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, tell me,
Ma'am,
what
I
is C
just,
language? Hmm. You know what is C language means? Just say me yes or no.
ma'am, I forget, ma'am.
Oh my God. Okay, what is C language? C is a programming language.
Program.
That's
Yes, ma'am.
that's all.
Okay, ma'am.
It is a middle level programming language, in other words.
Okay, ma'am.
Ah, okay. And then what? You know what is? You don't know first of all what is? This is your first class. This is your first class, is it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So fine. Tomorrow, uh,
Okay, ma'am.
uh, this is your first class. Huh? Last class yesterday you did not attend.
Yes, ma'am. I attend class.
Then you did not. You're not saying me what is C language. I just gave you the introduction demo, right?
Yes, ma'am. But I forget, ma'am.
Don't forget. Nothing to forget.
Oh, okay,
Okay.
ma'am.
Nothing to forget. I'll be
Okay,
sharing
ma'am.
you notes also. Get enrolled with the admission. Okay. You will learn a lot
Okay,
here.
okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Don't simply attend the class. Just get admission done. I will. You will get a clear information and you will know what is C, what are the benefits of C. Yesterday I spoke to you right about it. You will learn. You will have. You will start to learn still more. Okay.
Okay.
Simply attending for a time pass will never help you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah,
Get
thank
admit
you, ma'am.
and get joining these classes also in the batch. And you will learn a lot more. Okay. One day
Okay,
and
ma'am.
a few minutes we will also give for revision also, if at all if we get time. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, Kritika, nice talking to you. Please
Yes,
join
ma'am.
tomorrow.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you
you.
so much. Bye. And
Bye,
guys,
ma'am.
be joining tomorrow. It is all 1 hour of session today. We have spoken about operators and operands and different types of operators and what is this branch, control structures, how this control structures is implemented, everything. So next class we'll be learning how this control structure, how this if statement is used in our C program. Kritika, stay mute, please. Yeah, I will be giving you the illustration and the demo on this, how this if statement works, how this if else statement works, how this switch statement works, everything. I'll be sharing you this sample programs also, so that you can learn a lot more and you can get a better understanding how actually these statements works in your C language. So that support I'm going to give it to you. So please take interest and learn a lot more and start to explore more. Don't depend on every time, what is this and what is that, and don't get confused. Once you get the demo from my end, you will have to refer the notes, and once you refer the notes, you have to start to execute that, how it works, that is also there. If at all if you find any questions as a doubts, you can definitely come along with the doubts. Whenever I give you some time for a doubt clarification, you can get cleared there then and there. Okay, don't feel shy to ask any questions. I'll be there to help you out. Okay, that is also very important. And don't simply attend the class, get enrolled with the admissions. Start up with a session, more sessions, and start attending all sessions regularly, by this time in a batch, so that you can learn and you will have a good track of explanation. You can learn and you can be a better understanding of the concepts. You will get it for sure. Make sure you attend all the sessions without fail. Okay, now guys, thank you for making this session really great, and I will come back to you tomorrow again. If at all, if anything, I will be informing you. Okay guys, thank you very much, and we'll come up with sample programs and different other programs also in execution in a turbo C tomorrow. please attend the session. Don't forget to attend the session. I will help you out how it works. Okay, we will get interacted and collaborated in a giving some time. Well, thank you so much for joining this Tuesday session. I'll see you tomorrow and have a great time. Happy Tuesday and have a nice time. Thank you so much. Bye.